For the friends and teammates of these student athletes, I hope you look to them as role models and examples of what it takes to be a college student athlete. I personally know that for each parent and athlete sitting here today, the great sacrifices that it took to get to this point. The hours of practice, the miles of travel, the late nights of homework, and the sore and injured bodies. The thousands of dollars spent, the pressure put on these athletes by themselves and others, and the struggles when things weren't going well. But through it all, these athletes have persevered and have what it takes to play at the next level. I couldn't be more proud of each and every one of them. So from Perry High School, I want to congratulate each of you and wish you good luck at the next stage of your life as a student athlete. But especially for most of the athletes up here, your life as a Puma isn't quite done. You know you have some unfinished business on the court and on the field coming up, and the track. Above all else, know that at Perry High School, we care about you and love you all. So finally, I want each of you to know that even though you are about to become a trailblazer, a Viking, a sailfish, a roadrunner, a cougar, an eagle, a student prince, a bronco, a garnet, 2 utes, a tiger, a wildcat, and a mountaineer, you will always be Pumas to us. So now's the time when we have our coaches come up. I'm going to read a little bit from the coaches about our gymnasts. So for Tava, from her coaches at the Arizona Dynamics Gym, they say she has a passion and has been competing in gymnastics since she was a young girl. She has now been competing at a high level for the past several years. This past season, she was extremely consistent and came into her own. She places a top all-arounder in every competition, eventually advancing her to compete at the national level. Her success and determination provided multiple recruitment opportunities. After visiting BYU, her connection to the program and school led her to her ultimate decision to become a Cougar. Her tenacity and eagerness to achieve this in this sport has carried her through several adversities, both physical and mental. Her leadership qualities have helped carry her team to acquire championship titles. We are so proud to have been a part of her gymnastics career and can't wait to see her succeed and shine at BYU. And for Danica, from her coaches at Gold Medal Gym. Today, Danny is committing to a full-ride athletic scholarship to the University of Clemson. Her coaches and I could not be more proud of the tenacity and determination that she exhibited over the course of her 10-year career in the sport of gymnastics. Today, she gets to sign her NLI that signifies her dedication to pursue this sport at the collegiate level for the next 4 to 5 years. I believe that this has been her career goal since she started competing. Danny has been a state champion at the highest level of competition, and she is qualified beyond the state level to compete amongst the best athletes in the region, and then placed amongst the top 7 that went on to compete for the title of national champion. Danny has had an amazing, successful career that has led her to this moment. We as her coaches are most proud of the growth that Danny has made in the last year. She has learned to prioritize her feelings and emotions and made some tough choices that took her to the path of the unknown. She's a fighter for what she wants and a believer in the good that can be put out there. Congratulations, Danny. Your coaches are very proud of all that you have overcome to be here today signing this document. We believe in you and cannot wait for this last season with you before you head off to Clemson to do amazing things. All right, next up we have Coach Mann, who's going to talk about all 5 of our volleyball players.
Thanks, Ms. Burks. You guys always do a phenomenal job. Thanks to the family and friends for being here. This is unbelievable. You know, today I get to recognize 5 seniors who are going to carry on and play in college. And there's just a lot of, there's a lot of sacrifice and hard work. I mean, I hear about 10 years with a gymnastics young lady, and it's like, that's just an example of the hours and hours of time that these girls have spent in the gym, through wins and losses, you know. We played on Monday night, and I had a full head of hair on Sunday, and after Monday night, you know, it was one of those matches that went back and forth, and, you know, we're up 13-11 in game 5, and I'm like, okay, sweet, I think we're going to win this thing, you know. And next minute, it's match point Xavier, and I'm like, oh, no, man, how did this happen, you know? But they just showed some grit and determination and pulled it out, and so we're in a state semifinal tonight, and I can't wait to see what these girls do. Just a general observation, you know, when I started hearing about the girls, you know, committing to colleges, you know, there's just kind of a feeling of, man, that kid picked the right spot for her, you know, that kid picked the right spot for her. And so I just feel like the 5 girls that we've got going to colleges did just a really, really good job of selecting the right spot that's a right fit for them. The first young lady I want to talk about tonight is today's Island Avalos. She's going to Utah Tech University. She's just one of these kids who makes the rest of her teammates better. She's smart, she's crafty, she's got a really good understanding of the sport of volleyball, great instincts, hard worker. She's turned herself into a really, really good server. And she's just, you know, we've got a couple of kids who've got these little injuries going on. And she's had this little hip injury, and, you know, never a word of complaint, just shows toughness and grits and fights through it. And whenever you ask her how she's doing, she's like, hey, coach, I'm doing great, I can do it, you know. And so she's a really tough kid and extremely competitive. Island Avalos. Next is Reese Biesmeyer. I got to tell you, every announcer in the world seems to screw up her name, but she's going to Portland State University, super personable, works in the gym every day. Hey, Coach Man, how was your day today? You know, and just kind of chatting with her, finding out what goes on in the mind of a young teenager has been super fun for me. But she's a stud, man. She's a huge blocker, and, you know, I challenged her to watch some film, and before we played Xavier, and I got to be honest with you, just that academic work that she put us in such a good spot to win that match. She got some clutch blocks late for us, and she's also one of these girls who's played through knee pain for 3 years, and she will never ever tell you, hey, Coach Man, I'm hurting, I can't do it. She'll always tell you, Coach Man, I'm good to go, you know. And so she's also a big time stud, and she's been playing really, really well for us. Reese Biesmeyer. The next young lady I'm going to talk about is Brooke Blagan, going to Palm Beach Atlantic University. Now, if I had to rewind the clock and live my life over again, and you told me there was a place called Palm Beach Atlantic University, and it's a 5-minute walk from the beach, I mean, I've never been to the place, but I think that's the spot I'd choose. So and they're called the Sailfish, and we're trying to figure out what their hand signal is, you know. But Brooke is somebody who kind of reminds me of myself. And for me, things didn't come really easy as a volleyball player. I had to work for it. And with Brooke, it's the same thing. And she's prepared to put in that work. And she's kind of one of these players who's just not done growing as a player yet. She's going to keep getting better and better, and she's extremely talented, and she's good already, but she's got the ability to play at a whole new level if she puts her mind to it. So congratulations to Brooke and her family. Delaney Gregg is going to Concordia University in Irvine. That sounds like a pretty cool spot too, by the way. She's a great leader. The girls just love having her out there. She's got a cannon for her arm. She's athletic. She's fast, you know. But she's one of these kids that just seems to stay settled and takes things in stride. You know, doesn't get her emotions get super high or super low. So just her unselfishness and the way she is has just kind of brought a toughness to our team, and she's kind of one of those kids that everybody wants to play with. Delaney Gregg. The last young lady I'm going to talk about is Nicole Kim. Now, when we're talking about the GPA being up there at a 4.79, all right, I'm going to let you know, Nicole has made some sacrifices. She's the third ranked student out of 790 seniors. And I can't say for sure if she would have been valedictorian, but if you've got a 4.79 GPA and you take the volleyball class and you get an A and you get a 4.0, it doesn't raise that average of 4.79 up, it pulls it down a little bit. So maybe if she didn't play volleyball and didn't do the volleyball class, she would have been the valedictorian. But that's part of the sacrifice that she makes, you know? And anyway, she's one of these kids who's just, when you're a libero or defensive player, she's just one of those kids who plugs away and has to do an unselfish job and provide for others. And so she's a fighter. She's got high expectations of herself. She's a great defender. And it's cool for me to see her gain confidence over the course of time. She's always cheering for other people's success, and she's kind of one of these kids that brings our team together with a big smile. All right, Nicole Kim. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank all the athletes, but in particular the 5 volleyball players over here. And congratulations and good luck tonight, ladies.
Level, and we'll definitely be keeping an eye on you and supporting you. So, congratulations, London. Riley Hatcher, Riley Headband Hatcher. She, nobody wears it better. She always got the best headband out there. You can always tell where she's at on the field. But Riley's been a good example of putting the work in. And it pays off. Her junior year wasn't, everything she probably expected as far as up and downs with playing time or involvement in certain games, but that never stopped her. Every day you could count on her. She's probably the most consistent training player. She always wants to work hard. She enjoys playing. She enjoys being out there day to day. She's a player that college coaches absolutely love to have coming into their program. All our teammates are going to respect her. All our teammates are going to love the work that she puts in. She's always going to be supportive there for everybody that's involved. Seniors are going to look at a freshman that's coming in and taking care of their program and setting it up for the future. So first, we want to make sure that she understands we still need her. It's their senior year, and we have really high expectations for her. Sydney's absolutely perfect. She brings everything to the table. She's athletic, she's hardworking, she's dedicated, she's aware of what's going on around her with her teammates, herself. She's definitely one of those leaders that you can rely on, that brings the work ethic but also expects it out of everybody else. Sydney is our program captain. She's in charge of everything. She's our varsity captain, but in general, she's our program captain when it comes to our soccer class. There's a lot that I go to her. It's actually something I talked to her about her junior year. I already knew that, hey, she's taking over. This is the kid that's going to lead us for the rest of her senior season. At the beginning of the school year in soccer class, I kind of hang back. I kind of lurk around, kind of watching kids, seeing their work ethic, kind of seeing what freshmen, cut corners, things like that. And then I kind of plan a couple weeks in, hey, maybe this is something that I'm going to start to address. So ironically, the day that in my mind, I'm like, okay, next class, I'm going to talk about this. Sydney comes walking up to me. She goes, hey, can I talk to the girls in the hallway real quick? And I already knew. I was like, oh, yeah, sure, please, go right ahead. And so I kind of let them all go out in the hallway. I hang back with the strength coach, and I'm kind of listening over around the corner, and she's hitting everything. She's motivating them. She's talking about self-discipline. She's talking about respecting the program, respecting themselves. Everything she's saying within that speech is spot on. To the point where Coach Ortiz, our football coach, comes in, and he's like, is that Sydney in the hallway talking to him? I'm like, yeah. He's like, can she come talk to the football team real quick? And so she not only did she have all of her teammates geared up, she had me, the strength coach, the football coach. We are dialed in. We were ready to go that day. So that just kind of speaks to who she is, what she does for our program. So we're definitely excited for her senior year. We are going to miss her quite a bit, but can't wait for the next few months. So congratulations, Sydney.
All right, next we have Coach Karen Hadland and Coach Stephanie Carrasco that are both going to come up and talk about Haley.
All All right. I've had the honor of knowing Haley for this past season in swim. And since I met her at the beginning of the swim season, she has been dedicated to making the team stronger and better. She's been encouraging to others and works hard at practice. I know whatever swim event I put her in, she would do it with no complaining and do her best at it. She has shown leadership by getting the team together for cheers and to cheer on others. I'm glad I was able to be a part of her swim career for just this little bit, and I'm proud of her, and I'm excited to see what she does in the future and her college team. Congratulations, Haley.
When Haley came to us her sophomore year, I heard, hey, you got a backstroker that's transferring in. And I was like, yes, that's exactly what we need. Little did I know what else was being brought. Haley, I can't look at her because I don't know which one of us asked you advice and listen and take your advice. When she's been going through her recruiting process, she's been coming talking to me about the different schools, talking about, I like this, I don't like this, and I think she made a great choice in what she did and couldn't be prouder of her. Congratulations.
Okay, next we have Coach Jules Pavlenko, who's going to talk about Sarah and London.
Hi guys, I'm Coach Pavlenko, and I want to say congrats to everyone out here. College sports truly is the best time of your life, so cherish it and the time you get to still do what you love to do. So I'm here to talk about Sarah first, Sarah Jones. I'll try not to be too teary. I'm pregnant, so I don't know. So to say a few things about her, honestly, I don't know where to start. She came to us from South Dakota, all bright-eyed and ready to run. If you guys don't know anything about runners, we love running, especially Sarah. She'd always come to practice, whether it's a 100-degree tempo day in those cornfields, maybe you see us out there, or if it's an easy day, she'd come dressed with the latest attire and just happy to be there. Honestly, she is one of the best in distance athletes we've had in our program. She's lettered every year she's been here. She's had some cross-country moves and then has come back to us and continues to have great success. And I know Ms. Burks touched on her accomplishments, so I don't need to go into that, but I know she's ready to tackle some more records on that, Perry track record board this season. Times and all that really don't amount to the person that she is and will continue to be. She's a high-level athlete, but most importantly, one of the most genuine young ladies I've ever coached. She's determined, self-motivated, and embodies what it means to live by example. Sarah's beyond special to our program, and I truly do not know what it will be like not having her smiling face at practice every day. I think her teammates feel the same. She's a light to us coaches as well, and she'll thrive and be that light wherever she goes. Sarah's on her way to Boise State, a college she fell in love with, and she'll have great success there. She's left a legacy in our program, and really what those other coaches and I, want our program to embody, that's all from Sarah. So congrats, Sarah, and we're so excited to watch you next year and all your accomplishments. But we have more work to do for track, so, okay? The other athlete I want to talk about is London Level. I got the chance to work with London last year in track, and it was truly amazing. I'd like to thank her sister for pushing her possibly to run track with us. Taylor ran for us, if you guys don't know Taylor, an excellent runner. But honestly, the Levels are athletes, and London is definitely one of those. She's an amazing soccer player, and that translated tremendously onto the track. She has an unmatched competitive spirit and really strives to do well in all she does. Last year, she worked to balance her demanding club soccer schedule while competing for our track team and helped our track team earn a third-place finish at the Open State, as well as break a school record in the 4x8. She's hardworking, determined, and an exceptionally kind young lady. The team and coaching staff have loved having her a part of our program and congratulate her on all of her soccer accomplishments. London is a true athlete and can compete at the highest level, which I'm so excited to see. And we're also excited to see what you'll do this upcoming track season. She'll be attending University of Utah next year to play soccer, and her club coach, Tommy McNaughton, has said written a few words that I'm going to share. He said, London Lovell is not only an exceptional soccer player, she is a true testament to the power of human spirit. In fact, when we face setbacks, and sometimes these setbacks are more significant than we can imagine. In London's case, she had to overcome not one but two serious injuries, and in both quick succession of one another, of which one injury would have easily deterred many from pursuing their dreams. However, what I believe sets London apart is her unwavering determination. As a coach, I've had the privilege of watching her evolve from a very talented player into an extraordinary leader. Her dedication to her craft, her never-give-up attitude, and her ability to bring out the best in her teammates has been a joy to witness, and not to mention her first-class performances on the pitch that have elevated her team into a national contender. London Lovell is a shining example of what can be achieved when you combine desire, perseverance, and leadership. Her journey serves as a reminder that life's greatest challenges can be the fuel to the fire for our most significant successes. So congrats, London, on University of Utah and playing soccer later.
All right, our final coach to come up is Coach Derek Yen, who's going to talk about Carson.
So for Carson, I think there's a couple words that have come out here for all these athletes. One is academics, one is athletics, and I think every player up here exemplifies those characteristics. I think two other things come to mind for me for Carson. One is really character and leadership. Character, for those of you who are coaches, you love it when a kid is respectful, is helping you pick up the cones, put the balls in the bag, saying yes sir, no sir, thank you sir, no matter what I say. So character is very important to me. Leadership amongst him and his peers. He exemplifies the work ethic. He picks people up when they're down. He's a great motivator on the team. Academics speaks for itself. I think he's going to a great school. He's been able to balance his grades as well as his need to play club soccer and high school soccer. Athletics, I think I'll speak for last year's class when we won the state championship, plus those players playing this year. I wasn't sure Carson was going to be here when I watched him play Boulder Creek his freshman year. So Carson, to see your development, to see you change, to see you mature from one single game as a freshman on the varsity team to now where you are today, kind of exemplifies all four of those words and how you got to this path right now. Congratulations. I want to also say that from a family perspective, you know, I had that first game, Boulder Creek, where I met your mother and your father. And so this is a big achievement for both the family and yourself. It takes both to come to have this path and say, like, this is what we want to do. So congratulations to your mother as well. Thank you.
Okay, our athletes have waited 4 years to do this, and I warned Ireland that she gets to start us off. So Ireland, if you're ready, here is the microphone.
Okay. First off, I would like to congratulate all of the other athletes here on their accomplishments. All of our hard work is paid off. I was given an amazing opportunity to play Division I volleyball at Utah Tech and cannot be more grateful to coaches Mila, Rob, Whitney, and Abby for choosing me to be a part of their family. I would not have reached this goal without the support of Perry administrators, teachers, and staff. Your investment in me and all of these athletes does not go unnoticed, and I am especially grateful for your support. I want to say a special thank you to Coach Pav and Allison for always taking care of me, whether in the weight room or in the training room. I would also like to thank Mrs. T and Mrs. Burks for always being there for me throughout my journey at Perry. Thank you to Coaches Mann and Tolman for everything you have taught me over the past 4 years on and off the court. Thank you to all my club coaches and trainers and everyone at Storm and EVJ for always pushing me to do my best and always believing in me. Special thank yous to coaches Erin Payne, Jamie Rome, and Rita Stubbs for pushing me when I needed it most and always looking out for me. Thank you to everyone at Move Performance for keeping me strong and helping me get ready to play at the next level. To Dane and all of my amazing friends, I am so thankful for each and every one of you for being our #1 fans and understanding the sacrifices so many of us have had to make to chase our dreams. And to my best friends on stage with me today, I'm so incredibly proud of all of you for reaching your dreams to play in college. Even though we will be miles and miles away from each other, my love and support for you guys is never ending. Last but certainly not least, thank you to my entire family. You guys have given me so much, and I can't thank you enough for your constant support. Mason and Austin, I love you guys, and you guys are the best brothers any sister could ask for. My grandma and grandpa and Mimi and Papa are the kindest people in the world and have always been my biggest cheerleaders. Thank you guys, and I love you all. To my parents, you guys have been my backbone since day one. I know the process wasn't always easy, but thank you for providing me the opportunity to play volleyball and develop my game, for the money and hours spent, and for helping me navigate my recruiting journey and being a student athlete. Our hard work has paid off, and I have found somewhere that I can call my home away from home. Thanks to you guys. Thank you to my dad for being my hero and always making me laugh no matter what. You showed me how to be tough and work hard to get what I want. Thank you to my mom for being my role model. I hope to be half as strong as you are one day. You have shown me how to mature and look at the positive in tough situations. I can't imagine where I'd be without the two of you, so thank you. And to our Puma Nation, state semifinals tonight. Please come, be loud, cheer us on as we make a run at state. And if you don't come, you're lame, so whatever. Once again, congratulations to all of the athletes up here. I'm so grateful for my time at Perry and can't wait to start my next chapter at Utah Tech. Go Trailblazers.
I want to first by saying congratulations to everyone up here and everything you've accomplished so far. I'm so excited to make my commitment to Portland State University official. Committing to play volleyball at D1 level has been a dream of mine for longer than I can remember, but this dream of mine couldn't have come true without the people in my life. I've been so blessed to have some of the best coaching out there. Thank you to my club coaches Terry Spann, Aaron Payne, and Kelsey Sawyer for pushing me to be the best version and never letting me quit on myself. Thank you to my club coaches, Tolman and Will Robinson, for spending countless hours with me and helping me in the gym with my blocking. Thank you to my high school coaches, and especially thank you, Coach Mann, for the opportunities you've given me. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the support system of my friends and family, but most importantly, my parents. Throughout my life, you two have been my shoulder to lean on, my source of comfort, and my rock. You have been my cheerleader. Your unconditional love and unwavering support in everything I do has shaped me into the person I am and player I am today. I will forever be grateful for everything you two have sacrificed for me. Thank you, too, for being my smile, my strength, and my laughter. I'm excited to soon be a Viking, but I'll always be a Puma.
First off, I would like to thank God for his countless blessings and guidances in my life. I would next like to congratulate all the athletes sitting alongside me today on their incredible accomplishments. I am so grateful to finally be making my commitment to Palm Beach Atlantic University official. I would first like to thank my amazing parents. They have shown me unconditional love and support throughout my whole life, and I am beyond grateful. They've been there through all the long nights, wins, losses, struggles, and successes. They are my rocks, and I know they will always be there for me even when I'm across the country. Thank you to my brother Brody for being my best friend and the person I can go to with anything. Thank you to my Mimi for always being there at every game and tournament, supporting me and sending me messages of encouragement always. I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything. Next, I would like to thank every strength coach for pushing me to be the best athlete they knew I could be mentally and physically. Thank you to every athletic trainer and physical therapist for keeping me healthy and keeping me able to continue the sport I love. Thank you to every coach who has trained me to the athlete I am now and for teaching me countless lessons. To my best friends alongside me today, Ireland Reese, Delaney Nicole, my favorite Highland Hawk Zoe, and any teammates I've ever had the privilege to play with, thank you for being by my side through the last 4 years. Without you guys, I do not know where I would be, and the memories I have made with each and every one of you will stick with me forever. Thank you to all of my friends sitting here supporting me today as well. You guys are not just friends, you're family, and I wish each and every one of you guys the best of luck in college. I love you all dearly and will cherish every memory together with you guys for the remainder of our senior year. And lastly, I want to give the biggest thanks to the Palm Beach Atlantic coaching staff, Coach Walters and Coach Casey. You guys have given me the opportunity of a lifetime, and I am beyond excited to move to West Palm Beach, Florida in the fall and begin my collegiate volleyball career. Go Sailfish.
Thank you to all my family, friends, teammates, and coaches who have supported me through this journey. I truly would not be the player I am today without them. I'm so excited and grateful to be a Roadrunner. Thank you. I want to take this time to thank my family, my coaches, my friends, and my teammates for the unconditional support to help me receive this Division I scholarship. I would not be here without my parents who have pushed me to be the best version of myself as a person, student, and athlete. Also, my coaches and teammates who have been there for me on my most challenging days and encouraged me to push myself in the sport I love for this end goal. Now my friends that have been by my side through thick and thin and have never given up on me even when I felt like quitting. Lastly, I would like to thank Perry High School for the incredible memories and the rewarding education. My advice to anyone trying to achieve a big dream of your own is to never give up on your hardest days, even if you feel like quitting, and if your plan doesn't work out, you can change the plan but never your end goal. I'm so grateful for the opportunity BYU has given me, and I cannot wait to be a Coug. Thank you so much to everyone who came to support me today.
I would first like to start off by thanking God for all that I've been blessed with. Thank you, Coach Paula and Blake, for giving me this amazing opportunity to play at the next level. I am beyond excited to be a part of the Concordia family and cannot be more grateful. Thank you to Coach Mann and Tolman for guiding me through my high school seasons and always putting a smile on my face. Thank you to Coach Pav for always pushing us in the weight room and help us reach our fullest potential. A big thanks to Coach Jeff Nelson for helping me get this scholarship and coaching me to be the player I am today. Thank you to all my friends for always supporting me in all aspects of my life, for always being there for me and making my high school experiences amazing. I love you guys. Thank you to my siblings, Ella, Sophia, and Sawyer. I love you guys so much, and I don't know what I would do without you. Thank you to my grandparents, aunts, and uncles for always coming to all my games and supporting me through my highs and lows. Most of all, I would like to thank my parents for everything that they've done for me. Thank you, Dad, for always being there for me, no matter what, for always coming to my games and believing me when no one else did. Sorry. And last, I would like to thank my mom for always coaching me through my first club seasons and teaching me everything I know. Sorry. You're the most amazing role model for me and the most selfless person I know. I would not be where I am today without you. I love you so much. Thank you for always constantly pushing me and never letting me give up on my dreams. I don't know what I would do without you. Lastly, I would like to congratulate all the other athletes up here for their amazing accomplishments. I am so excited for the next chapter of my life, but will forever be grateful for my time in the Puma Nation. Thank you.
Firstly, I would like to thank my parents for all the time and money spent to keep me in this sport. Between late nights and early mornings, neither of them have missed a game in my entire life, which is actually crazy. None of this would be possible without their constant love and support. Secondly, I would like to thank Coach Ed and Coach Gary for making me confident in what I do. I also would like to thank Coach Joe for seeing my potential and helping me get to the next level. This journey would not have been nearly possible without that guidance. Of course, I would like to thank Coaches Keat and Dan for pushing me to be a better athlete and continuously helping me work towards improvement. I have to thank Coaches Eidelman, Gorecki, and Jules for teaching me how to be a mentally strong athlete. And I would like to thank my friends and loved ones for believing me and encouraging me to be the best I can be. Finally, I want to thank my college coaches, Matt and Maddie, for giving me the opportunity to play at the next level.
Oh my gosh. I'd like to start by thanking my Heavenly Father for the opportunities, blessings, trials, and abilities He's given me to make today possible. I'd like to thank my parents for the continuous love they show me, for the miles they've ran with me, the food they make me, the running shoes they buy me, and most of all for dealing with my attitude. They're always there for me. I'd like to thank my coaches, Coach Gorecki, Coach Pavlenko, Coach Eidelman, Coach Nolde, Coach Salcido, Coach Cliff, and all the other coaches I've worked with in the past for pushing me, believing in me, and not only making me a better athlete, but a better person. I'd like to thank my teammates, my past teammates, and my competitors who have made running just a little bit better. They push me, they encourage me, but most importantly, they make me laugh. And lastly, I'd like to thank my family and friends. I can't stress enough how much they've done. I can't stress enough how much they've done for me. I wouldn't be here without them. Go Broncos.
I would like to begin by congratulating all the athletes here for we all know the struggle that this process was. However, we are also the only ones to truly understand the absolute bliss of finding the right fit for you. I feel at peace knowing that I have found my place where I can truly thrive and grow into a good person. With that said, I would like to thank Coach Harley and Coach Linda, who accepted me into Swarthmore College and saw something special in me. I would also like to thank Coach Mann and Coach Brian for the past 2 years on varsity, as they taught me how to work towards a grand goal. And of course, to my forever home Aspire, that taught me to be a better person and volleyball player and molded me into exactly who I am today. And at Aspire, the amazing coaches such as Andrew, Coach Tolman, Chris, Will, Puna, Calais, Coach Karen, Clark, and many more. In addition, the amazing trainers like Rob and Javi, who have made me a great athlete. I would like to thank my amazing mother and father who have supported me in all my endeavors and my wildest dreams, even playing volleyball in college. Thank you to my brother who is across the country at the moment but continually makes his presence feel seen. And lastly, to my God for guiding me to the right place in the end.
First of all, I want to thank my Heavenly Father for this opportunity to play college soccer at a school that is perfect for me. I'm so grateful for the good and bad times that have brought me here, and more importantly, the plan that He keeps going for me. Next, I want to thank the Perry teachers and staff for providing a great high school education and experience. I also want to thank my club coaches and team at SC Del Sol. Coach Tommy, Coach Matt, Coach Les, and my team have all been huge influences and supporters in my soccer career, especially through my injuries. I would not be where I am today without each one of them. To my parents, words cannot explain how grateful I am that I got to have you both. Your guys' love and support has gotten me through the hardest times in my life. Dad, thank you for introducing me to the sport that I love and your dedication to help make me the best player that I can possibly be. Mom, thank you for always being willing to cheer me up and keep me going after a bad game or practice. I love you both so much. Another thanks to my friends and the rest of my family for always encouraging me to go after my dreams. I love you all so much, and I'm so grateful for you. Lastly, thank you to my coaches at Utah for giving me the opportunity to reach my lifelong goals. Can't wait to be coached by all of you. Go Utes.
To begin, I would like to thank God for blessing me with the opportunity to swim at the collegiate level. I would like to give a huge thanks to Coach Jonas for giving me the chance to be a part of the amazing team at Utah. Thank you to my club coaches, Bob and Scott, for helping me rediscover my love and passion for the sport. Thank you to Coach Hadlin and Coach Sarah for coming in this year and giving me the opportunity to have such an enjoyable senior season. I would like to thank Coach Carrasco for helping me overcome many obstacles and being a shoulder to lean on when I needed it the most. I would especially like to thank my club and high school teammates for their endless encouragement and support. I truly couldn't have done it without them. Most importantly, I want to thank my mom for waking up at 4 a.m. to drive me to countless morning practices, and my dad for always being the first to tell me he was proud of me, no matter how I had performed. As my chapter at Perry High School closes and a new one opens, I will never fail to remember the 3 amazing years I've had here. I can't wait for what's in store for me the next 4 years at the University of Utah. Go Utes!
Okay, I want to start by congratulating all of the other athletes up here today. We all know that being a student athlete isn't easy and comes with a lot of sacrifices, so congrats to everyone. Anyways, I'm very grateful and honored to be given this amazing opportunity. Thank you to my coaches for guiding me through this process along with my teammates, and to my parents, thank you for all of your support through my gymnastics career. I know how hard it can be at times to be a parent of an athlete, all of the time you have dedicated to me and my sport, but I am very thankful to have you guys by my side. And to my best friends, I would not be here today without you three, helping me through the hard days because you guys knew in the end it would all be worth it. You guys are truly my biggest supporters. I want you guys to know that even if I'm all the way across the country, you guys mean everything to me. I love you guys. But honestly, thank you to everyone who has helped me throughout my gymnastics journey, and I cannot wait to be down in Death Valley. Go Tigers.
I wanted to take this opportunity to thank my friends, coaches, teammates, and family for supporting me all this way and getting me to where I am now. I especially want to thank my dad, who's always encouraged me to be the best version of myself no matter what. He always told me, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, and I know every day he's watching over me to make sure I abide by that. I wouldn't be here today without the support I have received throughout this incredible journey and can't wait to start the next chapter of my life. Just because I'm going to Davidson to become a Wildcat doesn't mean I'll forget what I've learned here at Perry High School. Thank you.
Okay guys, bear with me. I would first like to congratulate all the athletes up on the stage today. Your dedication and hard work has finally paid off. I have been blessed with this opportunity to play Division I soccer at Appalachian State University, and this would not be possible without coaches Amy Harwood, Mark Cattell, Michaela Karowski over in Boone, North Carolina. I want to thank the entire Perry administration, staff, and teachers, especially our principal, Ms. Patterson, for all the support and dedicated hours you put into each and every single student here at Perry. It is truly appreciated. I want to also thank coaches Keith Meskel, Dan Constant, and Mark McCoy for supporting and teaching me important lessons on and off the field. You guys have made high school soccer extremely memorable, and I am so thankful. I want to thank my club coaches Tiffany Roberts and Harold Warren for helping me through the recruiting process and pushing me to the next level. I want to give a special thanks to Coach Jim, who took a chance on 10-year-old little me that only knew how to dance and cartwheel around the field. Without the chance you took on me years ago, I wouldn't be where I am today, so thank you. I want to thank my friends that have been by my side throughout my high school journey, supporting me and teaching me valuable lessons. Thank you for all the laughs, the tears, and the pure happiness you bring me. I also want to thank my siblings, CJ and Malia Snowden, for being the best friends I never knew I needed. I love you guys, and I thank you guys for pushing me to be better every single day. Last but not certainly least, I want to thank my family and parents, mom and dad. You guys have given me the world and more, and I'm beyond grateful and appreciative of everything you do for me. In my next steps of adulthood, I want you guys to know that you guys are the role models I look up to, and you guys are the most important people in my life. Thank you for being by my side no matter what and mentoring me as I go through life. I love you guys more than words can describe. Thank you to all the amazing individuals and God that made this dream possible. Go App.
Okay, now really the most important part. So if you will find your pen and your paperwork. And right now it is November 8th, 2023. If you need the time, it's 10:16 a.m. And if you would go ahead and sign. Okay, so that's the end of our actual presentation. Congratulations to all of you. We are so looking forward to what you're going to continue to accomplish here at Perry and what you are going to go on and contribute to your colleges. They are very lucky to get each and every one of you. So let's give them one big last hand. Okay, so what happens now is you get to come up and take photos. Before you all leave, grab your poster. Those are yours to keep along with the pen, but you have to, in order to keep them, you have to come out and get a photo with me before you leave, okay? All right, congratulations again, and let's go Pumas.